Hey guys, TheRedstoneSlayer here. I have another video today. I have the smallest 3-eye expandable piston door. I have three different versions. So the first version is right here and is lever operated. Press the lever, press and send, retract, and you can also retract it. And this door uses Salience's triple piston, 3-high expandable piston layout. I'll link this video in the description. And I thought that's a pretty cool thing, so I basically compacted it. But it's still quite spacious. And yeah, it does also work in both directions. So I created this door, which is slightly smaller, basically cut off a layer off the bottom. But I thought that wasn't good enough either, so I created this monstrosity, which is 84 blocks big, which is absolutely tiny. But it also has a super derpy animation, and I think it's directional, but it's definitely locational, which is kind of a problem. And it can be expanded up to 12 blocks. So later in the video, I'll explain why it's locational and how I made it this small. Let's start out with the tutorial. For time's sake, we'll start with 3, but I'll show you how to expand the door later. So, blocks right here, redstone, observer blocks, and before you do anything else, make this an observer block right here actually, with the redstone on top of it. Let's use 3 blocks on top of it. Then go up, build your triple extender, redstone right here, redstone right here, and redstone right here. 3 pistons like so. And your blocks, that's your basic layout. So this is going to be the input. And so we'll start with an input block, I guess. So redstone right here, redstone right here. That's basically the input blocks. Triple piston extend will be the majority of the rest of the blocks here, which are going to be green for now. So with this block, observer block right here, repeater on 2 ticks, place your redstone back, repeater on 4 ticks. These are pretty important, so just remember those. Alright, this is where your input is. Then you want to place 3 observer blocks like so, which goes down into these 2 blocks like so, right here and here. And the next part, this is going to be 90% of the piston circuit, this small section right here. And that's gonna be, and this can be fired like 4 or 5 times, in each time you open it and close it, which is quite a bit. And 2 tick repeater down here. Then you want to go down, place single piston observer block facing sideways, the face facing the opposite side of the door. Single piston observer block, and then we'll go down to the refiring circuit, which will be brown, I guess. And then that will go into a block, a observer block on it, which goes into a lamp. This goes into a bunch of observer blocks facing upwards, like so. And then I'll place an observer block right here, 3 observer blocks facing down. I guess this is gonna be the closing, so I guess I'll make that orange, which goes into piston right here, observer block, lamp, make sure it's a lamp, and then an observer block right here. And that should basically be the entire door done. So press it and close, press it again, you can open like so. Now how to tell which direction it can be opened and closed, I don't know how to do that, but if someone can, just please write it down in the comments and I'll add it in the description. So on to how this door works. The triple expression revolves around this green circuit. So this is the explanation part. The tutorial is over. Actually no, before the tutorial is over, if you want to expand it, just add like so. Blocks, redstone, redstone, redstone. Right here, observer block, block, and do that as many times as you need to, and your door is basically done. Yeah, so onto how the door works. It's actually quite strange. I don't have a lot of time, so I'll make it quick. So basically, what happens with the circuit that revolves around this tiny thing right here. Basically, it's basically this entire circuit right here. Basically, press this lever down, you extend here, and each time you extend it and stuff, I use observer blocks, so it's always one tick. So basically, you extend it, it retracts. This retracts at the just right moment, and you just fire it twice. So see that again? Press it, extends, it retracts. Press that button, and then it does two really quick pulses like so, like that, and the piston is instantly retracted like so. So this circuit is used total of technically 4 times, and that's what makes the triple piston extends itself. And I used level before, but to make it even smaller, the button circuit basically makes it so that the observer blocks we fire twice, making it so that the triple expander can all fit in this tiny area. And then there's some extra stuff right here, which is extra moves, I guess. So down here, because the button has to be up there and there's no physical way to get it down there, I have to use a really special observer block system. Basically, this thing will go up and down 4 times. So that means that this thing will go up and down twice, which means that each button extension and retraction, this one, this will extend once and also retract once, the observer block. And so it's timed just right, with just the right amount of delay. That's why this door is very time dependent. So that this alone here is a triple extender. So firing it the main circuit one more time, making sure the block is at this level. Hence the derpiness that you see afterwards when it's closed. At the same time, because it needs to be so delayed here, I also need a ton of delay down here, which is really hard to do when you have literally no space to do it. So the way I got to do it is that this observer block updates this one, which somehow updates this one too. It's kind of weird, which goes downwards, which press into a block, which goes into a piston with even more delay, observer block with even more delay, and then to be able to fire here, because observer blocks are transparent, this block won't be fired. I have to have a solid block here. It's fine if it fires early because there's enough delay by then. I just need to be able to get power, which powers this observer block, which powers everything else. And that's how the door works. And getting the timing right for these 3 blocks was like a super duper huge pain. But yeah, that's basically the entire door. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.